Hello, greetings travelers. So I posted a really pretty makeup look that I did last week, I think it was. And it's got like glitters and stuff like that. I'm not a professional makeup artist through and through, y'all know this. But I wanted to try something different, especially with Valentine's Day literally like 2 days away from me recording this. But I wanted to make sure that y'all also had like a more smoky eye, darker evening look for those of you who wanted to go all out. And of course, it doesn't have to be for Valentine's Day. It can go for practically any day. I literally did it to wear it on stream and it was great. So that's what we're going to do today. Yeah, let's get this started. Okay, so just a reminder, I am not wearing any primer. I just put on moisturizer and sunblock. Don't forget to put on sunblock. So other than that, I'm gonna just start with my foundation. And y'all have seen me put on my foundation several times, probably, maybe not. If you haven't, I have other videos, but I use the MAC Studio Fix Fluid SPF 15. So I'm just gonna put this on and then we'll get started with everything else. Okay, so I have my foundation on, but now I am definitely gonna go in with concealer because since it is going to be more evening look, I definitely want to elevate my makeup and make it look a bit more fancy and not as light, I guess. Like, I'm definitely going for a heavy makeup look. So as always, I need more. Please don't judge me. Stop looking. I use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind and Color Neutralizer. So I'm gonna put that on now and then we'll get to powder. Okay, I have on my concealer. So now that I look very covered up, which I love, y'all know that I like to go in with my Derma blend. It's just a loose setting powder and it's translucent, but I also, y'all, ads get me. I got you baited and I got this. It's so pretty. I don't know the brand name, but oh, Florasis maybe. But like you turn it, ooh, and then it opens up, and it's got like the softest little puff. And then it's just, oh, that is so white. Sorry. It's just a translucent powder. You just do this thing and then you powder. And it's honestly really soft. I just wanted to show y'all this. I'm not actually going to use it to like actually set my makeup. But it gives it, it's really good for, I would say like lighter foundation and stuff. Maybe tinted moisturizers and things like that because it is very thin. Or at least for me personally, so it's cute if you want to use that, but I'm definitely about to go in with my usual Derma blend. Use what makes you happy. Ooh, baby. She is powdered. So powdered. Yeah, so now I'm gonna go in with my bronzer. Y'all know I use my Hoola Benefit bronzer, and even though I am doing more of a elevated look, I still don't like doing cut creases and stuff. Maybe that's something I should try to experiment with. I just pulled all that hair down. But as always, I face frame with it just to give myself a little bit of a sun kiss. I also get very nervous. I don't know if anybody else feels like this, but I get really nervous with my face size. I've been told I have a small face, and so I get nervous that if I do too much like cutting and all of that with creases and stuff, it would just look like an actual mask on me. I feel like I don't have enough real estate. So I don't know if that's a silly fear or if anybody else feels that way, but that's just me. Yeah, but that's about all I do for bronzer. So I realized I didn't have my blush in here, so I went to go grab it, and then I remembered I didn't contour my nose. I do like to do a bit of contour on my nose with just this eyeshadow brush. So I did the sides here, a little bit here and under the tip. Just makes it look not flat. So yeah, that's all I did. But as always, y'all know the drill. I love blush. I go for coral blushes. It doesn't matter what I'm wearing. I'm gonna always go for a coral blush. Is that wrong? Maybe to some people. But if it makes me happy, then I don't think that's wrong. So what I do is I powder. I blush so much. I love blush. I think that it's romantic. I think that it's cute. I think that you can't go wrong with adding blush. And I put some on my nose because I think that's cute too. And you know, you don't have to go as heavy with the blush as I do. You don't have to put it on your nose like I do. This is just what I like for me. Ah, love it. Also, this is the Colourpop Animal Crossing collection. I don't think they sell it anymore, but any blush will really do, truly. Live your best life. So that's what I like to do for blush. Next, we're gonna go in, of course, with what I use for powder for my brows. Just use the brush with a spoolie and a little slanty end on it. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills in Soft Brown Brow Powder Duo. So I'm gonna do this. I'll do a little zoom in for you. Do I have a cat hair on my lip? Yes, I did. Alright, cool. I'm gonna go in with this lighter color first. I've shown y'all how I do this before. Oh my gosh, there's another one. Go away. I have not had my eyebrows groomed in years. So if you see scraggly hairs, mind your business. They're little gifts, okay? I haven't used a pomade in so long because it makes it look really heavy for me, because I already have hooded eyes, so like my brows being as thick as they already are, it just like looks already heavy naturally, so I tend to gravitate away from them. But if you want a cleaner, more professional look, and if you've got a good steady hand with it so that you don't accidentally add it too heavily, definitely use a pomade for a going out look like this. And I think that pomades are super good for people with thinner brows as well, because they'll fill in super nicely. But just for me personally, I'm not a big fan on my face. Okay, so after I do a little bit of the front, I'll fix them up a little bit more later. I go in with this darker color, and I just use that on the tail end now. Ta-da! Then I'll just usually take my spoolie and I'll do this number just to kind of brush the powder through a bit more and to brush my hairs back up. Look at all those extra hairs. We love to see it. It's like my hairs are having baby hairs. And then I'm just going to do a brow gel here in a second, okay? So as for my brow gel, I go in with the NYX Control Freak. I'm actually kind of almost out of this, so once more, mind your business. I will get it done. Also, nobody's commented on it so far, which I'm quite surprised by, because when new people come into my streams, they tend to notice my beauties right away. And when I mean my beauties, I mean everything that is behind me. I just have some lovely little folks. And people call them a curse, I call them a blessing. Now, the part that you truly all came here for. So, what I used for this look was the Tati Beauty palette. Yes, it looks really bad. But anyway, you fold it out of this thingy. And you got this, and it's the volume 1. I don't know if Tati Beauty's still a thing. I bought it way back when, you know, what happened, and so just try your best to maybe find colors relative to this, or just use colors that you want to use. Don't worry about me. But they come with like these matte shades. They come with kind of like little tiny sparkly shades, and then shimmer shades, and then glitters. These are straight up glitters. And boy, howdy, do they get in my eyeball. So don't be like me. Do as they say, not as they do, okay? So what I did initially, I move this mic back, is I took this matte shade in Soothe. And I'm going to put it all over. And once again, before somebody calls me out, yes, my eyeshadow brush is dirty. So what? Okay, so I'm going to put this practically all over my eyelid. And for my hooded pals out there, once more, I have hooded eyes, and so what I do is I will drag my base shadow and transition shades all the way above where my crease is, almost close to my brow bone. That way you can tell that I have an eyelid there. And so we don't lose it, you know, when we're doing fun stuff. Something that I've seen food gurus do is they'll do like one eye on camera and then go off camera into the second eye. I just don't get it. I feel like if I don't do them at the same time, then I'll do one of them wrong. It's like I'll lose all of the information that I had. Maybe that's just a me thing. But anyway, next I'm gonna go in with this one, this darker brown, and it's in the color Ritual. Yay! Now, I'm actually going to take this like really compact, just thick brush, Ash Thickum, is what we'll name him. And so, yeah. There's a fuzzy. Boop, I got it. Anyway, I'm gonna dip that in there. I'm gonna like compact this. I don't know the language, just watch. This is what I'm gonna do. Don't worry if you make a bit of a mess, especially underneath, because we're gonna cover it all up. But yeah, I basically just kind of really focused that in the outer corner. For what reason? I don't know, but it looks pretty, so I'm gonna do it again. Okay, and then I'm gonna take my normal eyeshadow brush, and I'm gonna do what I've shown you before, where I dip it into the darker color and like squeeze the brush, and I'm gonna put this underneath. Kind of as like a liner, but also to help smoke it out. This is a really heavy mirror. I'm also gonna change my mirror. Hang on. Very pretty. Okay, and now we're gonna go in with the scary color that I tend to honestly myself keep away from, but it's black. Because it's a very unforgivable color on your makeup. So this one's called Memory. Oh my gosh, I'm so silly. I just noticed. Let me show you. I just noticed this palette. It tells you what these shades, it's hard to hold, actually are. I'm so silly. Ignore the names that I gave you. It's matte. This is sequin. And then it's metallic. That's the word. And then glitter. I feel like sequin is the shimmer, but anyway, I digress. Alright, so we're going to take that black color. I don't know what I should use. Maybe I'll use the big Thickum, Ash Thickum again. For, you know, why not? I also don't have another brush. I left them all in the bathroom. So, that's what we're going to go with. So let me zoom in again. I'm gonna dip that in there. Oh, I get nervous. All right, I'm gonna pretty much keep it on the outer corner. And then I'm gonna take this brush again. And before I put any product on it, I'm just gonna blend it into the crease, or well, the crease that I made for myself. And just pull it all the way through. And I'm gonna dip it in the black and do the same thing for the bottom lash line. So, something that I like to do for me personally is I would look straight at my mirror to just make sure my eyeshadows are seen. So like I'll do this, especially when I'm using darker ones and I'm trying to make my eyeshadow actually pop. And I will just go up top and blend it a bit more where I see that it could use a little bit more visibility. Now for what I consider the scary part, and I only caught the scary part because I don't have, like, I don't know what it's even called, but it's liquidy stuff that you put on your eyelid to help glitter stay on. I'm putting it on dry. So, primer, that's the word, primer. I've seen people use like their concealer and stuff, but I don't have a lot of concealer to use. So I'm just gonna go in with my fingy and I'm gonna dip it in this glittery shade called, it's in the Soothe side again. It's this one. Which, of course, you can use any color glitter that you want. Just go for whatever look you're going for. I just like this one because it's a very general one. I think it could be used nicely. So I try to compact it as best my ability. Oh, that's so pretty. And then I pray for my eyes and pray that I don't get a lot of glitter inside of them. All right, here we go. And I kind of stamp it, because if you brush it, then glitter will usually start like falling and stuff. Whoa, there's a glitter, get out there. And as I go, I'll take the glitter off. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh. And then I'll do it twice, just to make sure it fills in any extra bits. So, that's coming together nicely. Eee! All right, y'all know how I usually like to go and do like a little eyeliner thing with a flat brush with powder first. I'm not going to exactly do that, but I am going to put black on this and just smoke out more of this lower lash line, but make it look a bit cleaner before I go in with some liquid. I'm gonna go in with my Lorac Pro. I think it's the 2 palette, and I'm gonna use my pinky finger and dip it in the white one called Snow and just dab that in the corner. Ta-da! So it just gives it extra little pop of brightness since we're adding so much dark. Okay, got my eyeliner. I also went and off screen sprayed my face with some Urban Decay's setting spray, so that way I could get the glitter specifically to set. So just so you know, I did that. Alright, I'm gonna zoom in. I'm going to do my cat eyeliner the way that I do with my hooded eyes. And over glitter, you have to be a little bit more gentle so that you don't brush the glitter off on accident. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. So first things first is I just super tight line it and I like dab it. And then what I like to do whenever I'm doing more dramatic eye, I'm gonna give myself an elongated inner eye corner. because it makes your eyes look bigger and it'll look really cool whenever you do the cat eye. So what I do is I will draw a line, bring it down, and then I'll open my eye and show you how I connect it so that it works for hooded eyes so you can still see the liner as well as the beautiful eyeshadow you did. So it looks like a nice wing, right? Until I open my eye and it's like, oh, what is that? So what I do is I open my eye and I will connect it to my eyelid. See? I'll just fix it up a bit. And then look, I got a cat eye with my eyes open wide. And then what I like to do after that is to make my eyes look bigger is I like to draw fake lashes underneath my eyes. So I'll show you that now. Ta-da. Alright, we're getting near the finish line. So now I finally got my hands on some of my L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black. It's my favorite mascara. And I use this to pretty much go through all of my lashes. Now, I've said this before, you could absolutely use false lashes with any of these looks. It would elevate it and just make it that much more like va-va-voom. However, I have really good lashes to me personally, and I get scared of messing them up, so I'm just gonna use mascara on mine, but please feel free to use lashes and I bet it'll look spectacular also. So yeah, I'm gonna go through with my mascara. Probably gonna like fast forward through this part because y'all have seen this a million times, just mascara. So I'm gonna start with this, which is the L'Oreal Carbon Black, and then I'm gonna go in with my M Cosmetics. It's a thicker brush called Pick Me Up. And then I'll probably add a little extra oomph with my MAC Cosmetics in Extreme 3D Black Dimension. Okay, see you in a second. So the last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Ulta Beauty Automatic Eyeliner. It's just an eyeliner. And I don't normally like to line my waterline. It's just a personal preference for me, but I'm going to line my waterline because it does give that more sultry look. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tightline the upper lash line, waterline. Sorry if this is freaky to watch. Okay, there we go. Now, you can totally add a red lip if you want, but since I'm doing such a dramatic eye, I'm going to go more for just a neutral. And I'm going to go in with my MAC Cosmetics Spice Lip Pencil. It's just like a mauve. And line my lips. Okay, so that's my lips lined. However, you did see that I filled them all in. Now you could totally just leave it this color, but I am going to go with like a little bit of a red tint with the Floracy. Gosh, this packaging is just so pretty. M140 is the color, and it's like a red. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to dab it like in the center. And kind of make it more of like a gradient look. I'm using like a blotting technique, just patting it. Oh, it's my teeth. Ah! Okay. So that is my Valentine's, or just any kind of spicy look, makeup look. Let me go put on something different just so it looks more appropriate. Here's the final look. I just put my hair in a slick back ponytail. I'm wearing this very pretty dress that you cannot see. Sorry. But I'll probably post like photos and stuff in it sometime on social, so yeah. Ooh, my husband actually picked out these earrings for me yesterday. And he said he likes them. Sorry, I'm feeling myself now, so go put yourself on some nice makeup, put on a pretty outfit, and go feel good. But I hope that y'all enjoyed this makeup tutorial. I have a lot of love for these heavier looks. They are a little bit more time consuming and, you know, not just normal day-to-day wear, but they're so lovely whenever I do them, and it just makes me fall in love with me. But yeah, I hope that you'll enjoy this, and I'll see you next time. As always, stay extra magical.